So, yo, you already know I'm K.
I'm Jazz.
Yo, this is Culture Content, man. Special edition on the road with the homie Sleepy. You heard? Like,
the word.
Man.
Oh, I got the I got it. I always do this shit.
Today's one of those.
One more time. Throw it back. One time.
You went from the top?
Yeah.
Pause. All right. Yo, I'm K.
I'm Chaz.
Yo, we are Culture Content. Today,
Yes,
our
sir.
special guest is Sleepy, my man. What's going
Word,
on,
man? How we doing?
Big time out here. So we in Jersey, you know what I mean? Special guests on the road, first time official, out of state, out of Pittsburgh. So we glad to have, of all people, my man Sleep. You heard? Like,
appreciate y'all, man. I
you know,
appreciate the
blessing
love,
for that too, man. Because you ain't have to do it. You know the whole saying, you could have been anywhere in the world doing whatever business you could have been working on, whether it's the rental, the food, like you got a lot of shit on your plate. So we appreciate the love, man.
Y'all know what's up, man.
For sure.
Pop out for my guy, man, whatever you need, man. So, we rocking.
So to start the people off, man, just tell us where you from, you know what I mean, how you got started. Just ease your way into it, then we're going to take it all from there.
Reese, originally from Yonkers, New York.
Oh, wow, yo.
Jada's
Kid Stop alive. Stop playing. Just seen him on Friday, too.
Well, shout out to Kid, shout out to the old Yonkers.
Yes, sir.
Originally from Yonkers, New York. Moved down here to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, South Jersey with my parents. You know what I'm saying? Went to college, started at Shaw University, went from Shaw University to Lincoln University.
Yes, sir. I need a band of his own. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Where I met my man Chaz at.
You already.
Really, I'm not even gonna lie. Like my whole structure, like my whole network situation, really took off in college. Like I always been somebody growing up. I knew where I wanted to be in life, but like college, was like my biggest networking situation. Like everybody says, like, oh, you know, you go to college, you want to learn. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't learned shit in college, but I learned how to network. Yo, and this is real talk, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
My networking circle, my networking catalog is so big because of college, bro. I mean, between football, I played for 2 different football teams, you know what I'm saying? I played at Shaw in North Carolina, played at Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? So I know people from the east to the west coast, from the Midwest. It's not a state that I can go that I won't know somebody.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's the biggest thing. And then also, you know what I mean, I do security, you know what I mean? We're going to get into that.
I see how you be throwing people around and
nah,
in the crowds and all that.
Listen, man,
see that, bro.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my client. Y'all in a sticky situation. Y'all need some security. I'll have Big Reese, man. Y'all know I'm hold y'all down, man.
Yeah, so real quick, I know I want to let you finish your introduction, man.
Right.
But like, yo, when those artists be diving into the crowds, like, bro, like that's straight liability right there. Like, yo, bro, you gonna make my life that hard.
Definitely,
like,
definitely.
Then you gotta go there and throw bowls like Luda and all that. Knock somebody out just to get to the artist, like
it's more of a respect thing, and it's crazy because like just to give y'all like a little insider, like my artists and my clients, they let me know before they give me the look, like yo, nigga, you ready? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm already knowing like to be ready, you know what I mean? Because the fact that, you know what I mean, they giving me the yo, I'm on my way, nigga. Like, don't let them take my chain. So I'm already ready here for sure. So
that's what's up, though, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, if that was me on the other side, I'd have been tight. You know what I mean? But I get it, jewelry, the money is involved. So
exactly.
Yeah, but you're a big motherfucker, though.
Right? I'm regular size, man. I'm actually been slipping, man. Been hot, sweating, losing water weight, all that. Like,
okay.
Word.
So networking, the connections that got you.
Yeah.
So what was essentially your first connection that you think put you on to what you wanted to go or heading in the direction you wanted to go?
I would have to say my first connection that really kind of made me where I wanted to go. I ain't gonna lie, like my pops, yo. My pops, he ain't the greatest friend in the world, so am I. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Okay. My pops was a very connected man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, leaving from Shaw, going to Lincoln, his connections put me in that lane, and then once I got in there, I just used the same formula that he taught me. So I'm gonna say my pops. My pops is like my first lane of my connections, my networking. Cause I mean, shout out to OG, man. TY, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But yeah. So I would say that what it was. Just getting into Lincoln, cause I mean, when I was at Shaw, I was younger. Lincoln, my mindset was different.
Okay.
I was old at that point, you know what I'm saying? I've been through the trials and tribulations as a younger man. I feel like going into Lincoln, I was more wiser and understood more of my end goal where I wanted to be. So, yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about your Lincoln, your Lincoln history, because like it's crazy. I met you. I came in 2008. You came in 09, right?
09.
You came a year after.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And like when we first, we just clicked. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? It was crazy. I was never on the football team.
That's that New York.
Word.
Right. But it was crazy. I was never on the football team, but all my niggas that was at Lincoln played football. Like
That's a
literally
fact.
all of it. I was never on the football team.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a big nigga too. I'm not on the football team.
That's
I'm
a
just
fact.
You
I'm
ain't
just
play
here.
football or basketball though.
No, I just didn't play, nigga. I was using my brain, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody rock with Chaz, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Chaz coming around, it was all love. Like,
That's what's up.
like they actually thought he was on the team. Like you said, like, it wasn't no beef, no
He was
sauce,
just
no
missing the
nothing.
varsity. That
Word.
was it.
Word.
so tell me about your journey at Lincoln. Like, what happened that made you mature to the person and where you think you are now?
So, when I got to Lincoln, I already had took a semester off coming from Shaw into Lincoln. So, first of all, that right there, that wisened me up because you know what I mean. I had to figure out where I wanted to be. Like that semester off, you like, damn, like all right, I'm not in school. Where am I going?
Right.
What am I doing with
need a
this?
plan.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know I still wanted to play football. So that was like my main thing. Like I was like, I gotta be better than the next person in order for me to come over here and do what I need to do. So that's like the first part of like that journey that I wanted to get into. Like, yo, I gotta stay focused on this football. I can't be in the streets and halfway in school. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, I can't be messing up on my grades and none of that. Like, my grades was horrible coming out of short. Shout out to my pops with those connections because that is the reason why he was ready to leave.
It's not about what you know, it's who you know.
That's a fact.
Always,
That's
man.
a big fact.
Always.
Yeah, so like I knew where I needed to be, like as far as going into my next step of life, which was into Lincoln. So with those connections, like it definitely helped me. But my journey into Lincoln, man, like I said, ran into Chaz because like that first semester, the spring semester, you know, it's not actually football going on; it's more training.
Right.
So I know I needed to train and get myself better. You know what I'm saying, in life. So I mean, as far as like me progressing in this sport, so I was training. I was doing the necessary footsteps, running, staying conditioned, lifting weights, going to meetings, watching film. You know what I mean? So that was like the main part. That first semester of me going into Lincoln, I wasn't really worried about too much who I'm meeting because everybody I met was genuine. Like Chaz just told you, like. Chad not even on the team. It was like in the yard, like, yo, what's up, bro? Like it was all love.
We Lincoln and shit.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. I love Lincoln. You know what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. I love Shaw too. You know what I'm saying. You know that's home team too. But Lincoln definitely changed me. The connections I met at Lincoln is no other, man. It's definitely was great. Like.
So we always like to do a little section on the young adults.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
cool.
Looking out for them and just pouring into them a little bit, right? So you mentioned that you had a rough start, right? And then you had to transition into that college state of mind, right? Like, what evidently took you from point A to point B to say, all right, this is it. You know what I mean? And then to know that you ain't going back there no more. Like, because a lot of kids, you know, we struggle with that, right? Like, it's everything is once it's negative, it stays negative. It keeps going and keeps going.
Right.
How did you stop it, though? Come back and then say, all right, this is the mindset. This is the switch.
I got two different parts of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even though like when I got into Lincoln that spring semester, you know, I still was, like I said, I still was young, but my mindset was different. So I knew it was a switch, but then I also had a tragic situation that also made me stop completely, and that was actually like 2 years after, or a year and a half after being at Lincoln.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like I had like, it was still two different. Like, all right, my mindset right, I'm doing what I got to do, but I'm not fully molded to the person that I am. And then the tragic happened because I was shot 5 times. That really changed me. That changed me as a person, as my mind, you know what I'm saying, the people around me, like everything changed, like, you know what I mean, because before that, you know what I mean, everybody rooting for me to go to the league, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm doing what I have to do, putting the footwork in, you know what I'm saying, coming out of a small school or not, I'm still put in the footstep trying to get into the league. And then, boom, I get shot. I mean, like, I ain't just, shot. Yo, Reese just got, like, nah, I almost checked. Like, I got hit 5 times, like, going into my senior year of football. Best shape of my life.
Man, for making that out through.
Man, appreciate that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that'll definitely do it, man.
Yeah,
but for all y'all kids, man, you don't gotta go that route to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, take it from my man Sleep, from example, like living experience, living off experience. You know what I mean? Right here, like you don't need to go through those trials and tribulations just to be successful and have 3 up and running businesses. So keep that in mind, man. So yeah,
no, that's a fact.
Yeah. So talk to us about like how that tragedy changed your mindset. And I mean, you still play football after that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what made you ultimately go into the businessman that you are today?
I mean, even before that, like I was already in the business. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just always had a mindset that I know I wanted to be a boss. I knew me working for somebody wasn't gonna work. Right. Like, you know what I mean? I knew my biggest thing was I wanted to take care of my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wanted to take care of the people around me. I wanted them to live a good life. Like, you know what I mean? Not saying that I lived the best life or I did the most stuff, but I lived a good life. Me from my 16-year-old age to my 22-year-old age. You know what I'm saying? You know, I lived a good life. I seen a lot of things, made a lot of money. You know what I mean? I did a lot. And you know what I mean? I knew from that situation right there, from that time period, I needed to elevate it to the next level. So I knew I wanted to always take care of everybody around me. So that's what really just put the pep in my step. Like, yo, I got to switch this whole situation out. Like,
you got a why. You got your why, and that's all you needed to motivate you.
Exactly.
Like, some people need more than that, but make it simple. Take care of yours.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. You know. So, speaking about catapulting you into the entrepreneur that you are, what was the first business?
The first business, legit business?
legit business. On camera, legit business. Yeah.
With security.
Okay.
Yeah, with security. That's the first one on paper. Cause you know, in between that, I'm flipping cars. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm coming across lump sums of money here and there, whatever. And I'm taking this money and I'm going to buy 5-6 cars at the auction, getting them towed back, getting them fixed here and there.
Are you renting your cars out like on or something?
This is
taking and flipping it.
Yeah, this is back. This is like 2010, 2011, 2012. I'm just flipping cars. Like I'm buying $500-$600 cars. I'm fixing them, selling them $1,700-$1,800. Like, you know what I mean? Back in 2012, yo, a stack was a lot of bread, bro. Like, a lot of weight. Word.
Yeah, you might be lucky to get a wrench out
there. Word, exactly. So I like that. Those were some of the businesses I was into, but the first one on paper again was security.
All right. So what? Because you like being a bouncer, you like beating motherfuckers up, you just like free rack. Be real, be honest. Because if it's the free rack, I get it. Because a lot of them bouncers be wilding.
Yo, you know how like people be like, yo, I ain't even choose this life, it chose me.
Yeah.
Yo, when I literally sit up here and tell y'all that's really the truth.
Okay.
I got into security. I'm gonna give y'all this whole story. I gotta break this one down.
Yeah, we got it. Come on, break it down.
All right, boom. So I'm playing arena football. I already graduated college. You know what I mean? I've been through my tragic situation. I've been shot already. So I'm huge. I'm getting out of my rookie season of arena football. I'm huge. I'm walking into a casino with my baby moms at the time. Walking in, dude check my ID, say, yo, you was big as shit. What the fuck do you do? I said, bro, watch out, bro. Like, I'm tired of hearing that at this time. He like, yo, you big as hell. Like, what do you do? I'm like, bro, I play football. Watch out. He like, yo, would you be interested in celebrity security? I said, yeah, the bag, right? What's up? Like, he like, all right. He like, yo, let me, I'm gonna give you your number to the owner. He right here. And then I'm gonna let him know what's up. I'm like, bet. I'm like, matter of fact, let me walk over there with you. Mind you, we in the casino.
It's real, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, because I just want to be giving out my number and stuff like that. So I walked over. The dude was on the slot. Never forget this. He looked me up and down. He said, bro, I need your number right now. Took my number, right? 3 weeks later, he hit me up. He was like, yo, I don't know if you remember me. We talked about security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never did security in my life at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I told you about security. You still interested? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He told me where the meeting at, met his team. From there, it was lit. So again, like, I didn't really choose security.
They chose you.
They kind of chose me, like, you know what I mean?
So walking though, that's
off the walking. Like, you know what I mean?
ID. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got into there. It wasn't nothing that I wanted to like put hands on people, and I'm not even into that. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a situation where it was like, all right, boom, I'm big. You know what I'm saying? You know, pause. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Everybody gets one.
Right, all right, cool. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm in a situation where I feel as though if I could keep people safe and protect them and make money at the same time, why not?
Right.
And I ain't even gonna lie though. I always really had like a small, like percentage in my head. I'm like, yo, if I don't make it to the league, I will want to get into bouncing.
Okay.
But not bouncing, but personal bodyguard. See, it's a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
And I gotta, like, it's a difference because you got bouncers that's not bodyguards. And you got bodyguards that can't be bouncers. And I guess it's a difference because a bouncer, listen, you're trying to cover a wide area, so it's like you're not pinpointing every little thing that happens. You're just trying to make sure everybody makes it, get out your venue safe so you can get paid. A bodyguard gonna do whatever he got to do to protect his client at the end of the day and make sure him and his client get home safe. That bouncer gonna let shit slide.
Right, exactly.
That bodyguard cannot.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
that.
big difference. Yes, very big difference, and a lot of people don't understand that.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like he's like that bodyguard's gonna make sure well, first his client and him makes it home safe because you're the one that trusts me with your life. You part of that 1% that needs the security. So we're trying to make sure that you get home because you trust us, and not alone your family trusts us. So we got to make sure that you make it home. That's
so you went from working for the homie that looked you up and down and gave you that job right then and there.
Word.
How long you was working for him, and how long it took you to make your own company and tell us the company that you have now.
Okay, first off, my company is Supreme Security Services LLC. Shout out to Jamal, that's my business partner with that. He actually put the battery, him and Cat Williams put the battery in my back to start my own company.
Cat
first
Williams?
Cat Williams, a comedian.
Cat Williams.
Shout out to Cat, man. You know what's up, man. Yeah, so Cat, I'll never forget. Cat, we was on a private jet. Cat was like, because at this time, all right, I got to break this down again. So,
I love this breakdown.
when I met Cat, I was still under this guy. So, all right, first let me ask you your question. You said how long I was doing the bouncing. I was working with this guy, I want to say maybe like a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay.
We're just doing clubs and we're doing escort services for the clients that's coming in town, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
You working under his company.
Yeah, I'm under his company at this point, you know what I'm saying? So like when these clients coming to town, I'm with, like, he got like an 18 that's actually with the client because the client's not coming in with any security, whatever.
Right.
So we're with the client through the party, back to the truck, back to the hotel, whatever
they need.
You know what I'm saying? But we're getting dismissed at the end of the night. We're not going any farther than that.
Right.
Okay.
So I did that for about 2 years, and you know what I mean, the guy I was working for, he actually was working for Cat at the time. You know what I'm saying? He actually turned me on to Cat. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jug. He actually turned me on to Cat. Cat took heed to me. And you know, from there
Judge probably pointed like, yeah, that's your guy, or whatever the case is, indirectly putting you on.
Basically,
Cat was just on something like, nigga, start your own business.
That's black man. You know what I'm saying? All that happened like that, but it's a little bit more intricate because Cat took heed to me out of because Cat had a lot of security around him. And it was at one point Cat was like, yo, I don't want nobody else around me but Reese. So it got to the point where it was just me and Cat. Like, I'm talking about long road trips. Me, Cat, me and Cat. Like, nobody else. So to shorten it up, I'm on a private jet. We're on our way to LA. I'm on our way to LA with Cat. It's me, Cat, some of his management team, you know what I mean, his production team, whatever. We're on a PJ. I'll never forget, I'm sitting there. First time on a PJ. Cat go, hey Reese, man, I fuck with you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like you a good dude, you know what I mean? You don't say too much, you don't get starstruck and all that bullshit. I'm like, yeah, man, look, I'm here, I'm making good money with you. I appreciate the opportunity, so you know what I mean? It is what it is. He like, Reese, you need to start your own shit. I know you got a degree. I looked at him because he never even asked me that. I'm like, all right, now it's gonna look crazy.
Right, he did his research.
Right, he definitely just read like, yo, I know you
Somebody
got
check Reese out for me one
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
Oh God, like he knew
Especially
my
if it's just y'all two, he definitely did his research.
word.
100%.
He said, yo, Reese, I know you got a degree. You need to start your own security business. Like, you need to get your own shit going. It's like, it's time, Reese. Like, you smart. Like, you know what's going on. And remind you, at this point, I never did personal protection for nobody. But again, my past history
led you to this moment.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I knew how to move.
Yeah, it prepared you.
I knew how to move.
That's what's up. So was he your first client? Was Cat your first
client? He was my first personal client. Yeah. Like one-on-one client, yes, Cat Williams. I did the whole conspiracy theory tour with him. Who else was on there? Mark was on, Mark Curry, Red.
Okay.
He had a couple other comedians. I don't remember the name, but he used to have special guests coming up there. Little Mo, Beans. Like, man, Cat is a very well-respected dude.
He's official,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Very smart dude, man. Shout out to Cat.
Talk about somebody who don't, no censor. You know what I mean? Like, you got to respect comedians like that, and not that they confined to this system. You know what I mean? Like, Cat Williams is for the people. Regardless of, like, whatever knick-knack and the little kid y'all be joking around with him about. I got to put some respect on his name, though.
Man,
like,
shout out to Cat, man. Cat.
Put some respect on his name.
You know how the internet is, you know what I'm saying? They find one thing to try, you know.
Again, people, what we said on Talk Shit Thursdays, people got too comfortable talking shit behind a screen, a computer, whatever.
And that keyboard is vicious, dog. That keyboard is a whole nother lane.
Heart, you know what I mean?
Whole nother lane.
Untouchable. Like, yo, you're not untouchable, fam.
That's
so,
a fact.
Yeah, put some respect on his name. So, how did that catapult you into the next business?
See,
first, what was the next business? Because you got 3. You got the cooking joint.
Yeah.
And you got the.
Well, I got 4. We got 4.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we got 4. So my bad.
Quattro.
4 on paper. 4 on paper. Yeah. But so from there, I went into the luxury sprinters, the luxury transportation.
Okay.
And
does it fit with you doing security?
100%.
And bodyguard. You doing the bodyguard? It just fit because you like
100%.
I can drive you around. Okay.
So I don't drive. First of all, for any real bodyguards out there, they know you can't be a bodyguard and a driver at the same time. There's no way.
So the bodyguard with Kevin Costner was fake because he was definitely driving. Was he driving?
Nah, I'm a
There's a movie.
I
forgot though.
Again, we're in more dangerous times now.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's no way that I'm driving you, going to get out the driver's seat, hurry up, get around to the passenger side to open your door for you, right?
Yeah, right.
And make sure that you get in the bed. Just that little 3, 4, 5 second walk around, anything can happen. Anything can happen within that time.
Be banking on that too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's not good for your bodyguard to be your driver. Now, if you do want security to be your driver, you have to hire more guys because one is taking place of the other. So what I mean by that is, if I'm in the passenger seat and I have to get my client out the back, I can go ahead, get out the car, get our client to safety through our walkway, through our breezeway, wherever we got to go, while my partner is parking the car and then meeting back up with us at a secure location or wherever our meetup point is at. Okay. But there's no way that I can do both. Like, just for instance, if we're pulling up to a hotel, we're in the middle of New York City, there's no valet. My client got to get out because we can't just keep the car here.
Right.
So then what I'm going to do? All right, walk in when my client come back out, car's gone.
That's a fact. Something getting taken. Something is liable. Your client or the car. Like, which one do you want?
We ain't even gonna start talking about the valuables that's in the car. Our clothes and shit. They, all these B&Es and these flash mobs, bro. It's just too much, bro. So just back on the business part though. Yeah, so it just makes sense. So we're flying. If I'm flying into another city, first thing we gotta do when we touch down is ground transportation. Can't get nowhere. We can't walk. So in my head, I just always knew where if I can provide security and ground transportation, that's a double bag in the same day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. Start saving up some of this money I'm getting from security and go ahead and buy a vehicle. Buy a vehicle. Start out small.
I call myself because nobody gonna delay my time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
When I need you here, you're gonna be here. Like I have to check at the end of the day. So that just makes sense. So real quick, I want to backtrack before we get into the next business. Yo, what kind of planning goes into being a bodyguard? Like you mentioned, like even that distance from the driver's seat to the back seat, you know, the drive, or like setting up the venue. Do you have to scout the venue before you even go?
Yeah.
Like what mindset is that? Like
it also depends on who's the client, what's the venue, what's the situation. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like a situation where I wouldn't be able to really just scope out a venue or something would be like an award show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying. You know, they got high security already in there, so I can't just go into a award show without my client come in and come back out. That's rarely. You know what I'm saying? That's rarely. Like maybe like a BET, like I can do in events. We call them events in our field, so I can do in events.
Okay.
It's really, I'm not even gonna say it's no need, but we're not even in there for that long.
You don't want to take no chances.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. So we're in there. We're gonna get what we gotta get done and get out. Like it's already high maximum security in there, and just the way that they even have this set up. A lot of those like award shows, you're not even allowed to travel in and out. Like they don't allow in and out in there.
Oh, once you're in,
you're in. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
I never been to a award show, so this is something new.
Yeah. But as far as like what goes into planning, so let's just say like I'm with a rapper and we have a show wherever, just say Minneapolis.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean, we would touch down, you know, go to our hotel, go wherever our meeting place is at, you know what I'm saying, you know, our safe point. We'll go there, I'll get him all dug in, locked in, wherever he's doing, he's going to get some rest. I'm going to go ahead, if I'm by myself, I'm going to go ahead and do my events at the venue where we're going to be at. Okay. I'm going to touch head with their head of security, you know what I'm saying, make sure that we're on the same page, know about all the exits that's in the building, you know what I'm saying, learn about any passes, do we have a meet and greet at the end, things of that nature, so I make sure that we're getting the safe passes in, safe passes out.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody
in and out.
Goes home.
Exactly.
Yeah, check your T's and dot your I's.
Exactly.
Everybody goes home.
Exactly.
So tell us some of the celebrities that you work with.
Oh man.
Or anybody you work with.
Man, I've been with a lot of people, man. Just even run down like some of like the top names. Of course, I said Cat Williams. My brother Young Dolph, rest in peace. Lil TJ, one of my most recent clients. I've been around Lil Duval, I've been with Love and Hip Hop people, I've been with YouTubers, athletes, like that's just to like name a few. Like it's hard for me to sit up here and just name everybody in the whole, but I've been with them all, like, you know what I mean? Even when I was working in the club, like I got personal interactions just even working with these people in the club, 'cause, you know, I'm with them for 5-6 hours, so they need to know me by first name basis also. Right. You know what I mean? I've been around Styles.
Hey, yo, shout out to the Styles.
Word,
that's
Styles.
my brother. He don't know that's my brother, but that's my brother.
word. Cool dude, man. Been around Styles. Like I really bump shoulders like with a lot of industry people. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like to really go on camera and really tell everybody. You know, because it's just like non-disclosures, and you know, all artists don't really like to. You know what I mean? Give up, like, you know what I mean?
And
damn,
that's
this
the
person
thing
really
too, because
be
like if I'm not saying we gonna get there one day, but you don't want to mention a name and then they scouting you and expecting somebody else to be there, or whatever, because that'll be some bullshit for real. Like, so yeah, definitely keep the list short as much as possible.
Word.
Yeah. So we talked about the security. Then I got you into the rental fleet. What happened after that? The food.
So well, actually next was the box truck. So I have a box truck.
Okay.
Have a box truck. So we got into the logistics side of things, transporting goods. So
that's a hard game to get into.
It's definitely a lot of paperwork. I thought the security was a lot, but transportation is a whole nother field. Like I can't even begin to tell you like how long it even took us to be even legal on. Like we brought the truck, no issue. Went checked out the truck. Got it checked out. Boom.
DOT,
that's cool.
All that, yeah.
Yo, you gotta go. Oh my God, bro. It's definitely a tedious process, but we got through it. We got through it, and you know what I'm saying. Now we on the road, OTR, over the roads, and you know what I mean. You know, that's actually doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay, yeah. Sure. So don't glance over that like that shit was like light, because I know
not at all. It's definitely low. Y'all see the shit that pop up on y'all Instagram. Y'all see it?
That shit is like, so you don't have a brokerage, you just own the truck.
So we own the truck, we own our own MC, we have our own DOT, we have our own authority. Yes. We get our loads from brokers. Okay. We're on the load boards. Yes. You know what I'm saying? We get Amazon loads just to, you know what I mean? We want the truck to run as much as we can, so we do things like that, like in between. My partner Thomas, shout out to T-Town. You know what I mean? We're constantly on the computer, you know what I'm saying? You know, trying to find ways to keep this truck running every day. Contracts,
calls, man.
Everything,
not easy,
everything. Yeah, like my phone literally just rung. Look, Y'all see 7 messages and phones. Same. This is a broker right here. He's been asking me since I've been sitting there. Like,
so you know, get you to transport something.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody eats through that situation, so you know it's good.
Yeah, definitely something that should look into, man. Not easy, but if you got the time and the team behind you, definitely do it.
Oh yeah, shout out to my team too, man. The whole
definitely need a
So
team.
real quick, when do you travel? What's your preferred lanes? There you go. What's your preferred lanes?
What we talking about? We talking about security. We talking about trucking. We talking about
for your trucking.
Trucking. We OTR. We everywhere. The bag right. We on our way. Double bag. Even on my Sprinter services. My luxury, bro. I had a client ask me to take it from New York to Cali. I called my driver up. I said, "Yo, it's time to roll." He said, "Bet, how much you paying me?" I told him the number. He said, "We out." They left in 2 hours.
Damn,
that's wicked.
Yeah, that's bro, listen, we chasing every bag. We OTR.
That's like 2,500 miles.
Man, it was 2 days, bro. He got them there in a day and a half. He slept one time for 5 hours.
He slept one time?
For 5 hours, and then once he got there, he chilled out for a whole day.
Yeah.
Got him a nice hotel, let him relax, you know what I mean? And then he made his way back. Made a great bag off of that.
Yo, OTR, we everywhere. Baby. We everywhere. There's no limits to this.
Word.
All right, so then boom, you moving. Now you're moving. Now all this paperwork is probably like light work. All right, how do you go from the trucking to the food venue?
So food is actually a situation where it's like, I didn't even want to get into food.
Like you didn't want to get in security, but we passed that.
I mean, true to a sense, but the economy's so bad, and I seen how much money people was making during COVID off of food.
Niggas was making a lot of money during COVID for food.
So I'm like, yo, why am I not going to get into this food? Because food is something that I can make money every day. Now, I don't want to get y'all twisted through this podcast, this interview, me talking about my business. I do not make money every day off of security. I do not make money every day off of my luxury transportation, and I do not make money every day off the box truck. We are trying to do that every day. But food, now that I'm in the food industry, we make money every day.
That's fire.
And that is the goal. So I knew we needed a business that can literally make us money every day.
But some would be like, transportation should be making you money every day.
Yeah, but not, I mean,
people transport goods because you got to transport the goods to the truck.
Yeah, but everybody's not given a reasonable amount for it to get transported. I'm not going to go transport something from you from here to Pittsburgh for $500. No, we're not doing that. My gas is $500. So if we can't find the right load that day, hey, we're not making no money off the truck today. Somebody might call me, hey, I would like to rent your Sprinter today, 5 hours for $300. No, I can't do that, man. I'm sorry. We're not in your budget.
All right, that's it.
Yo, Reese, I need you to do security for me today. Yo, $300. No, bro, that's not my price.
Yo, so real quick, man. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
At all. At all.
You know what I mean? So how do you maintain that your worth? You know what I mean? Like, because people gonna try you all day, every day.
Of course.
So how do you be like? Do you ever let anything slide, or do you just be like, nah, that's what I want to hear?
You can't let anything slide. Being a businessman, being business period. I don't mean to just single out men. Being a business person, you gotta stick to your guns, man. Because the thing is, and I know y'all hear this on YouTube and Instagram all the time. You can't go into Gucci and get a discount.
No, you can't.
You can't go into Prada and get a discount.
Tom Ford.
You can't go into none of these designer stores and go get it. The products that I'm bringing to the table, these are products you cannot just go to anybody and get. Everybody don't got $100,000 Sprinters, $100,000 Maybachs, Cadillac trucks. They don't have that.
No, not at all.
And people that do have that type of stuff, they're asking for the same amount of dollar we are.
Right.
So
you're in the upper tier right now. You know what I mean? It's no pause coming back down.
So
if it's not in your budget, go.
It is what it is. I mean,
go
to somebody else.
Taxes.
There's always many people in your budget.
Exactly. Like, I mean, don't get it twisted. Like,
no shade to spirit though.
Y'all crazy, man. But nah, don't get it twisted though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's times that, like, you know what I mean, we might run a special. You know what I mean? Certain times and stuff, but for the most part, like, man, the numbers is the numbers. Like you said, like, your worth. You know your worth. It's at a certain age that you're gonna be in life that you just know your worth and you can't take anything less.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you at the point in your life where you feel as though, yo, I just got to take anything just to get by, then you need to reevaluate your worth. You need to reevaluate your worth because you're doing something wrong. Something in your life has impeded or malfunctioned that you're like, yo, I'm willing just to take whatever. Why are you willing to take whatever when you know that you're worth this amount of money? And you know if you take the time out and take and plan, you don't even have to plan. Just really take time out, take a deep breath, and be like, all right, let me put myself in this situation so this can happen the next day or 2 weeks later. But I'm not about to just let somebody just stumble over me and just do whatever they want to me.
Yeah, it's facts of life, man.
Yeah, and that's a fact, like, you know what I mean? Like, I learned a lot, like, from Dolph, like, you know what I mean? That whole independent way, being around them type of people. Like, bro, you can't let these people just give you whatever and just think that you're going to do whatever, man. You put that time in, that effort, and you work, you're going to get what you worth, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Gonna get what you worth.
Shout out to Dolph, man.
Word.
I was going to ask you about it, but I'm not. But just, respect to him and whatnot. But yeah, man, I'm going through that type of situation now too, because that's the reason why I was in the car today, because they calling me, because I told them my worth, and they like, well, what happened, X, Y, and Z. I still work at 9 to 5, but I'm just like,
it's a grind. It's still a grind.
It's awesome. Appreciate you, bro. But they like, can you do this? And I'm just like, it took me a little while, but I'm like, I gotta stand on my shit.
Exactly.
I gotta stand on my toes and be like, I'm out. I should have paid me more. Still love them. I gotta love them from afar. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. Listen, trust me.
Love them from afar.
I understand that because that same time that you was giving them, imagine if you was putting that same time into something else that you was doing. You'll be on the phone trying to holler at somebody. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
100%. So now we talked about. We talked about the food. We talked about
we got to go into the food truck a little bit.
I mean,
So what type of food? You sell chopped cheeses on that?
Man, we got all that Dottie sandwiches, man. Y'all come check us out, man. You see the big orange bird truck outside with the with the forks and nice crossed up, man. Y'all come show us some love, man.
I see that in the preview too. We're gonna put everything out in the preview. So
definitely come show us some love, man. Our menu is a variety of different sandwiches. Our seafood options. I got a shrimp po' boy.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I got a good shrimp po' boy. I got we got fried colossal shrimp. I got salmon bites. I got chopped cheeses. I got fresh burgers. I got grilled chickens. We got shrimp pinchos, which is shish kebab, beef pinchos, chicken pinchos. I got fried Oreos. I got the best crinkly fries out there in the game. You know what I mean? We got some banging lemonade, strawberry lemonade, man. You know what I mean? So definitely come check us out, man. It's good. It's great food. I never got a complaint. I never got to complain about none of our food.
That's good.
So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a heavy hitter menu though, because it's like what on it ain't good for real. Like,
exactly.
I'm gonna keep it funny. Like I would have tried all of those.
Word.
I would at least one time. Like I probably had a favorite, but I'm like, my usual combo, and then I got to bring somebody else.
Word.
You know how that goes.
Yeah. I mean,
give us
great food.
Give us the background on the RLL.
Ooh, it's crazy. Where my man mad at, man? It's crazy. So RLL. How it basically started out. So at one point, like I said, we was talking about the businesses, our business that wasn't on paper. I'm actually was into like the music industry. Like I wanted to actually find an artist and take an artist from ground up all the way. I was working with somebody that was in this area at one point, and he was rapping. And one time he in one of his raps he said, "Yo, I'm real life lit." So one of my partners that was, we was in the studio at the time. He said, "Yo, that's it. That we need to run with that slogan."
Yeah, RLL.
So you feel me? So he like, "Yo, it's crazy because we didn't even start with RL first. It still was just real life lit. Like we didn't even abbreviate it yet." So about 2 weeks went on. You know what I mean? That's when we sitting at the table. We like, "Yo, we need to really run with this shit. Like really make it like the name of like our group, like real life lit." Because like the things that we do is real life lit. Like, we not out here frauding for social media. That's the definition of RL.
That's what they're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Too many people.
Nobody chasing clout. None of that.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing all this extra shit on social media, but that's not how their life is.
None of that. So RL is real life lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as y'all see, like, the different things that they showed, some of the things that they showed y'all, what I got going on in my life is real life lit. Like, you know what I mean? my boys, like, you know what I mean, everybody's driving nice cars, we got nice clothes, things like that. Like we're into those type of things. So it's real life lit. So we're not just trying to put a fraud on for you to be like, yo, buy our merch or eat our food. Like, you can come around this area and you can take a poll. They'll tell you, like, Reese, Matt, his crew, cuz everybody, they gonna tell you, like, yo, they really do that. Like, they
I ain't gonna
really
lie.
do
When
that.
we pulled up, we was a little late. That was my bad.
Word,
You know what I mean?
word.
But I was tired, but we still made it. We was still doing 80 on the turnpike and
Word.
shit. But just to say, like, yo, we pulled up. You had your fleet of cars, just
Word.
like you said you would.
Word,
You had
yeah.
the Maybach out there. Then you had the Charger. Then you had the my bad. You had the truck, the food truck. You had everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you say real life lit, he's real life. He ain't lying. He'll come through. Whatever you need, whatever those services, he got you. That's a fact.
Yeah, nah, that's a
Like,
fact.
and this is my first day meeting him, too.
Word.
Like,
Ain't the last, though. Definitely gonna build.
100%.
Put a bag together for sure.
Yeah, we gonna figure something out. You might need a videographer.
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, definitely gonna need one, man. We definitely need content creators
You know
with
what
us
I mean?
for sure,
Fact.
for
So,
sure.
yeah,
Nah.
that's a good camera to
Word.
talk about it.
Word.
You know, I need to make some money off of that.
Word, say no mind, man. You definitely around the right people right now, for sure. Yeah.
Say that. That's love. Is love,
Word.
man. So what's next for you, bro? Like, do you have a next? Do you feel grounded? You feel like let me
Nah,
build
he
these
ain't
up?
grounded.
Grounded, what?
I gotta make it good for the question.
You talking about the battery, right? Grounded battery? Oh, no, we ain't really. Listen, we ain't even touching the surface yet, man. Okay. And again, like I told you, like, my biggest thing, and like my friends, my close friends, my family members, they'll be able to tell you this shit. Like, my thing is to get my peoples around me going. Because it's just like, one, it's no fun. Two, it's like if you the one with the bag, you're gonna keep giving your peoples the bag to try to put them in a situation. So my main thing now is really trying to help my friends, my loved ones, and my family around me help get to the bag. Because when they get in the bag, I'm gonna get the bag too. Because they coming with the, yo, Reese, I got 100 racks, bro. I'm a master at 100 racks. Let's go make this happen. Let's go buy this property. You know what I'm saying? Let's go break that down. Like, I mean, real quick, like, a reason why I haven't even got into property yet, which I could have been, is because people's renting out cribs $1,500. I'm making $1,500 in one night off one of my sprinters. So I'm making your rent 7-8 times a month off of that same $100,000 that you just bought a house with. That you gotta wait 10 years for it to just even get the value that you needed to get to, or it's gonna take you literally 10 years just to make another 100 bands. I make 100 bands in 3 months off a sprinter.
Well, I still think, see, I'm in property management.
Right.
I own a property too.
Right.
But I think it's still a long-term game.
It is a long term.
You know what I mean? Like, you can
depends
do
your role.
what you're doing right now.
Word.
But you're going to we want to retire, but you don't want to do nothing one day.
That's a fact.
And I think that's where the rental property comes in.
That's
you
a
know,
fact. But now let me put you on something with this. This for y'all viewers out there.
Tell them.
Them sprinters hold value. You know what I'm saying? When you get the right vehicles and you win the right game, you get the right equipment, period. Box truck, food truck, these things still hold value. So you making your money and you getting your money right back.
But they say when you buy a car, you pull off the lot, it depreciates in value.
Yeah, what's the difference between those?
I said equipment.
Okay.
I don't consider cars equipment. Now a sprinter, equipment. Box truck, equipment. Food truck, equipment.
I feel you.
That's a big difference between a car. Now the cars, the Maybachs, the Escalade, they ain't nothing. Them sprinters, diesel engines, low miles. I'm getting more than what I paid for it. The food truck, I cook in those 2-3 years. Now I'm gonna need a bigger truck. All right, I'm selling it for the same price that I got it for, because somebody else is ready to take their business to the next level.
Right.
A box trucks go up. Them diesel, they go up to 1,000,000 miles.
Yeah, I found that. And that's not even bad when you do see 1,000,000 miles. That's a good
crazy.
engine. Like, I had to learn that. With
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I was arguing with one of my Lincoln folks. Shout out to Ron. We were just having this same argument. He's like, yo, Reese, bro, it's a long-term game. This is my portfolio. I'm like, it's nothing against the people that go for the long-term game. I'm like, man, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make as much money as I can right now.
Yeah.
Take it, invest it, and then double it. I don't got time to each his own. But me, as a businessman, I look at it as make the most money as you can, invest it, and then go for your long-term play at the end. That's me.
It could be that or whatever else you want.
Right, whatever else. And you know, any person, any millionaire is going to tell you, property is what sets you apart. And 100% right. 100% right. But again, my goal is to make as much money as I can and then go for my long-term play. I like to hit my goals short-term and long-term. That's me. You know what I mean? So it's definitely been working out for me. I've definitely been a blessed individual. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just works. Nothing against y'all real estate people neither, man.
Nah, yeah, because you going to get into it.
Get into it. Listen, I'm like this close. Like, I'm ready. Like, it's time. Like, you know what I mean? Right. So, yeah.
And then, who knows? You may buy a mini mansion, want to rent it out, Airbnb.
Or you might buy some commercial property, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Like, that's a fact.
I think just the property value is just really where it's at, you know.
Man,
and like
COVID is crazy.
I may be naive or, you know, biased because I'm already in the industry, but
nah,
definitely do it, man. Like,
I'm definitely going to get into property, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's the next endeavor? Anything on the horizon?
So the next
or just build on what you got?
The next endeavor, I really feel as though like these businesses that I do have on paper, I think my next endeavor is just to grow them. I want them to grow them, and I want them to have legs and branches to grow on to the next. Because, you know, like one thing I can say, like my time is definitely shortened. Like, you know what I'm saying, we're having all these businesses. So it's like I want to kind of put a little bit more time, like, you know, like for like the next year or two. You know what I mean? Just actually making these businesses grow to the point where it's like they on autopilot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The systems run itself.
Exactly. So
yeah, that's how they say you're a good leader, man. When you build something and then it sustains itself without you build your SOP, whatever the case is, that everybody can follow, and you could turn around and build something else completely different. Like that's when you know you did what you're supposed to do. You know, I learned that from somebody else too. So
I love that.
It's gotta pass the information.
That's great information.
Facts, man. So, we missed anything, man? I feel like you got a lot too. I feel
it's always more, man. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, we covered a lot of aspects, like for sure.
We covered obviously. This is part 2. This is the sit down. We was in the hot ass sun earlier doing the walkthrough of all the trucks. We missed one. We was missing one Sprinter.
Yeah, one Sprinter was in the
because that was out there making money. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got a little bit of everything, and you gave the history on those and how you got those and how you got to them, and you know what I mean. So
gonna be
fire. So
I appreciate you for that.
Y'all know what's going on, man, for sure.
Ready. So
if this is not our #1 episode, man, we're gonna come back and do another one.
Listen, man, it's crazy because he's saying it's part 2, but it's definitely got to be another part 2. Like, come check me out. Like, definitely, like when we throwing an event or something. Like, come meet the whole team. Cause like everybody like that's around me, like we got motion. Everybody got motion going on. Like, you know what I mean. Like, for instance, like my cousin. You know what I mean, he just started up a wholesale retail business. So like he's plugged in with these people that he's getting like these wholesale pallets from. He's breaking them down. He's getting good money. He got it in the LLC. You know what I mean? He's doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying?
And real quick, does he put that stuff on Amazon?
He put it on Amazon, eBay, Facebook. Shoot, he'll put it in your garage if you want to sell. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You know, all my friends got motional going on. Like, you know what I mean? I also got another friend with the CDLs. He got his own truck. He got actually his own trailer. He's renting it out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got friends that print shirts. I got friends that's barbers that got their own shop. Like, all my friends got motion going on. Some of them work 9 to 5, some of them don't. But like when we get together and like, for instance, like, you know what I mean, a day like, yo, we want to do an event. We doing a back school event. We bringing out all the cars. So I got, you know what I mean, somebody helping me with the cars. People in the kitchen. People giving out the merch. Somebody giving out water to the people. Like we come together as one. Like Voltron, we want to get it done. Like, you know what I mean. So
can you talk about some more of those community efforts that you've done?
Oh yeah, so like during like the holidays, we go down to the Cathedral Kitchen. We'll feed the homeless. Like I'll tell all my boys, "Yo, give me all the clothes that your kids don't fit and things like that." We'll put them all in bags. We'll go give it out to the homeless shelter. You know what I mean? For instance, like my girlfriend, like her son, like if they need like like the boys need like rides, like I'll bring one of my sprinters. I'll tell my driver come out. He'll drive all the boys home to try to help out the coach, make sure everybody's making it to practice. Things like that, like, you know what I mean, like however we can help around the community, like we always want to do that, like, you know what I'm saying, like I got many partners, so you know what I mean, they're always coming up with ideas too, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's just like, name a few. I know we trying to do a back to school event this year, try to at least give out like 50, 60 backpacks, you know what I mean, things like that, you know, the hardest thing is, you know what I mean, you know, just like this, the way the world is now. Like, it's just so different. Like, when you want to put something together, you got the police either trying to shut you down, or now you got, what is it, the CDC, oh, nah, this it's not saying it. Like, so you know what I mean? Like, it's different. Like, even, like, you know what I mean, Chad was asking me earlier, like, what do we do with food? Like, if it's people around, like, people are the homeless or whatever, or we see one on our way going back, we'll get that food out. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's you gotta have diversity, man. You just can't always. You can always be about the money, but you just gotta have that flip side. You know what I mean?
That's what makes people to love you too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, he's doing it for free.
For sure.
You're a good dude, man.
Appreciate you, man. For sure.
Fucking dude. I don't typically like to curse like that on camera. You know what I mean? But yo,
I try to keep it.
You're not, bro. You did good, bro. I think I slipped up probably more than anybody.
A couple times. I mean, but it happens. You know what I mean? But we definitely try to keep a nice, clean show so people can focus on the content, not necessarily, you know, the curse words and all that. But
get to know
we appreciate you for sure, yo.
Nah, that's a fact, man.
So, yo, not again, but we'll end it off with like where they can find you. Put your businesses there out there real quick, and we'll close it out.
All right. Yeah. So my personal IG, Sleepy the name, just how it sounds, Sleepy the name. My businesses, you got RL Foods, you got RL Rentals. You can definitely hit us up on IG about that. We got Supreme Security Services LLC. Hit us up on Instagram. RL Trucking. If you need something moved or you need something shipped, hit my personal. We're gonna shoot you over the email, or you can hit us up on the email rltrucking23@gmail.com. Same thing with RL Foods, rlfoods23@gmail.com. Supreme SEC Services LLC @gmail.com. rlrentals.com. You know what I mean? So whatever you need, man, I'm here. Hit us up. Don't be a stranger. Try to take care of you the best we can.
So I don't know if you've seen our episodes, but we usually put it at the bottom of the show.
Okay, yeah, do it.
No, I don't think we're gonna be able to. That's a lot, bro.
Give me the whole credit.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to put the credits. Credits rolling and all that. I may squeeze one or two in there, like your Instagram and your Facebook, but we got to give you the rolling credits for that one.
I got you. I mean, or you can put just put like the main one and the email.
Like I said, the Facebook and the IG one probably at the bottom, and it's like refer to the credits rolling out the end. You want anything else, and I'll give it like a little brief description and everything. That was I think you got a lot of business. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. Like,
keep doing, man. We all black, man, just trying to make something happen, trying to come up, man, and trying to change the narrative for real. And
that's a fact.
It ain't easy, as you know. Every day is an effort challenge. So
definitely not.
I did drop that moment. So all right, man. I'm Kay.
I'm Chaz.
Our special guest today is
Big Reese. Sleepy today.
I didn't tell him. I meant to coach him, but I didn't